7 qualities of the most creative thinkers. Thought is creative. You create your entire life with your thoughts, hour by hour and minute by minute. Brian Tracy. Do you possess any of the qualities of the most creative thinkers? The more you do of what you're doing, the more you'll get of what you've got. Creative thinking requires that you continually dig deep into yourself and generate more, newer, better, faster, cheaper, and different ideas that you can use to improve the important parts of your life. There are 7 qualities of creative thinkers. When you practice one or more of these qualities, you begin to prove to yourself that you are truly a genius, and you simultaneously disprove the negative hypothesis. The first quality is that creative thinkers are intensely curious. They are always asking questions. They ask questions like, why? Very much like children do all the time. Then they ask, why not? Why can't we do it? Even if it hasn't been done before, can it be done now? The second quality of creative thinkers is that they practice zero-based thinking all the time. They continually ask themselves, if I were not now doing what I'm doing, knowing what I now know, would I start? And if the answer is no, they cut their losses, discontinue what they are doing, and start doing something else. It is absolutely amazing how many people persist in something that they wouldn't even get into if they had to do it over again. And they wonder why they're making so little progress. The third quality of creative thinkers is that they have a willingness to change. They recognize that in a world such as ours, the unwillingness or inability to change is fatal. They prefer to be in charge of their lives rather than being caught up in the flash flood of change that is inevitable and unavoidable. The words of the truly flexible person, the person who is willing to change, are simply, I change my mind. According to researchers, fully 70% of the decisions you make turn out to be wrong in the long run. This means that you must be willing to change your mind and try something else most of the time. Mental flexibility is the most important quality that you will need for success in this century. The fourth quality of highly creative thinkers is their willingness to admit that they are wrong. Fully 80% of people burn up most of their mental and emotional energy defending against admitting that they made a wrong decision. Don't let this happen to you. Truly intelligent, highly creative people are open-minded, fluid, flexible, and willing to both change their mind and admit that they are wrong when their earlier decisions turn out to be incorrect. The fifth quality is that highly creative people can say, I don't know. They recognize that it is impossible for anyone to know anything about everything, that it is very likely that almost everyone is wrong to some extent, no matter what they're doing. So when someone asks them a particular question that they don't know the answer to, they admit it early and often. They simply say, I don't know. And if necessary, they go about finding the answer. Here's an important point. No matter what problems you have, there's someone somewhere who had the same problem and who has already solved that problem and is using that solution today. One of the smartest and most creative things you can do is to find someone else, somewhere, who is already implementing the solution successfully and then copy him or her. The smartest person is not necessarily the person who comes up with the idea. It may just be a lucky flash of insight. The smartest person is the one who copies and improves the idea first. And it is often the person to recognize the value of the new idea that makes a fortune from the idea, while the originator makes little or nothing. The sixth quality of creative people is that they are intensely goal-focused. They know exactly what they want. They have it written down very clearly. They visualize it on a regular basis. They imagine what their goal would look like if it were a reality today. And the more they visualize and imagine their goal as a reality, the more creative they become and the faster they move towards achieving it. The seventh quality of highly creative thinkers is that they have less ego involvement in being right. They are more concerned with what's right rather than who's right. They are willing to accept ideas from any source to achieve a goal, overcome an obstacle, or solve a problem. The most important part of creative thinking is your ability to generate ideas. And the greater the quantity of ideas you generate, the greater the quality your ideas will be. The more ideas you have, the more likely you are to have the right idea at the right time. But generating ideas is only 1% of the equation. As Thomas Edison once wrote, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Your ability to come up with an idea, to test it and validate it, and then to implement it through creative thinking and execute it in your life to achieve results is the true mark of a genius. Every single time you originate a new idea, write it down, make a plan for its implementation, and then take action. You are behaving like a genius. And the more you manage your creativity this way, the smarter you will become. And the smarter you become, the more you will achieve in every area of your life. Your future will become unlimited. Now, we'd love to hear from you. So our question today is, what qualities of creative thinkers do you think are the most important? Leave a comment below and we'll be sure to follow up with you. Thanks for watching, and as Brian says, if you want to change your future, take action and take action now.
If you enjoyed this video and feel that it was valuable, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to click the button on the screen for a free gift. Thanks again for watching.